What's up? What's good? Yeah, I'm up here with the Detroit Lions new schedule, new season schedule, man. Man, this schedule is about tough as fuck. We have the man, this schedule has to be very, 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 very tough. Man. Oh yeah. One thing about the Lions this year, we have a lot of primetime games this year. We have, I think four, five primetime games. No, wait. We have actually six. If you count the London game and all that. No, five. We have five if you count the London game. That's a primetime game. If you count the London game. But yeah, we have a lot of primetime games this year. Oh, and we got two primetime games back to back. Let me get the schedule started, man. Week one at the San Diego Chargers, September 13th at 4:05 p.m. on Fox. That could be a tough game to start the season off against the Chargers because the Chargers ain't no lightweights. But I think the Lions will win that game. I think they could beat. I think they could beat the Chargers though. Okay, week two at Minnesota Vikings. Um, I think the Lions can win that game as well, even with Adrian Peterson probably coming back and Teddy Bridgewater. I still think they can still beat the Vikings. I think in that game. Now this where it gets man. This schedule hard as hell, hard as hell. Now this is where it gets complicated. Week three, we go against the Denver Broncos, September 27th at 8:30 on Sunday Night Football, prime time against the Broncos. But the Lions at home though. The Lions will be at home on prime time on Sunday Night Football. Sunday Night Football, the Lions will be at home. Just to let you know. Um, yeah, the Lions will be at home against the Broncos. On prime time, Sunday Night Football against the Denver Broncos at Ford Field at home. It's going to be tough as fuck to win that game, but I think the Lions can pull it off. I think they can beat the Broncos. Why people don't believe that shit? I believe it. I believe so because the Broncos not as good on the road as they is at home. So I don't think the Broncos gonna be as good as they was last year or the year before, especially the year before. But they still gonna be a playoff team. Okay, the next game, which is also gonna be tough as fuck, at Seattle. We going against the Seahawks at Seattle. Tough as fuck. Also, this game is prime time. This game is also prime time. Monday night football. Prime time again. Another prime time game, 2 weeks straight. Oh Lord. I don't want to get embarrassed, man. Oh Lord. But I think the Lions they could pull it off, but I don't think they'll win that game. I think the Lions will lose that one. That'll be their first loss of the season. I think the Lions will lose that game against the Seahawks on Monday Night Football at Seattle. I think the Lions will lose that game. Okay, week six, at home against the Cardinals. I think the Lions are gonna finally beat the fucking Cardinals. They gonna whoop their ass because we've been getting our ass kicked by the Cardinals for so fucking long now. We like we never faced the Cardinals at home. Now we have a chance to face them at home. Now it might be a different story. You know what I'm saying? So the Cardinals. We're going against the Cardinals. Week six, we go against the Chicago Bears at home. I think Lions they'll win. I think they'll win that game. It's gonna be tough. Even as a division foe, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be easier said than done. But I think the Lions can handle themselves against the Chicago Bears at home, especially at home. They can handle themselves. I think. I don't think the Bears gonna be good enough to stop the Lions. Week week seven, we go against the Minnesota Vikings. at home again. That's the second home game in a row. That's our second home game straight. We go against the Vikings at 1 o'clock. It's not prime time though. It's just a normal game. It's not a prime time game. I think the Lions will win that one too. At the Kansas City Chiefs, but this game is in London. Prime time again. Prime time. Yeah, I think the Lions will beat the Chiefs in this game. That's just in my opinion. I don't think the Chiefs is good enough to stop the Lions. Not to stop They ain't got nobody on the team to cover Calvin Johnson, Golden Tate, probably our future running back. You can't if you let Stafford get time to throw the ball in the pocket, you're pretty much fucked. He can pick your defense apart if he gets time to throw the ball. So, but the Chiefs, they got some pass rushers, so that scares me a little bit. And they got Jamal Charles. That scares me a little bit. But I think the Lions can pull it off in a close victory. They'll pull this game off. Then, week 9, we got a bye. Week 10, we at the Packers, Green Bay. You know how that shit go. We already know how that shit go. We never can win in fucking Green fucking Bay. We always get fucked over in Green fucking Bay. In some way, shape, or form. They don't never blow us out. They just beat us. They just find a way to beat us. And I'm tired of that shit. That's week 10 for you. Against the Packers. I think the Lions will lose that game. Because we never beat these fuckers anyway in Green Bay. Even though I want them to. I really, really do. I want the Lions to be undefeated, but that'll never happen. I want the Lions to be undefeated, go all the way to the Super Bowl and win this shit, but that'll never fucking happen. But you know what I mean, though. Week 11, we go against the Oakland Raiders. And we at home for this game. The Lions at home. Oh, yeah, from this game all the way to week 13, we got 3 straight home games starting from this game. And the Lions going against the Raiders at home. I think the Lions will whoop the Raiders' ass. They're going to blow their ass the fuck out. It's not going to be close. It's going to be like 43 to fucking 17 or some bullshit like that. I don't think it's going to be close. It's going to be hard. Yeah, I think the Lions will win this game. I think it is too early to start season predictions, but maybe not. I don't know. We gotta see how the draft goes. You know what I'm saying? But then again, who knows? We gotta see how the draft turns out. Yeah, the Raiders. I think the Lions will whoop their ass. Now, the next week we go against the Philadelphia Eagles. Week 12. Week 12, we go against the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles, we go against them on Thanksgiving, though. We go against the Eagles on Thanksgiving, which is another primetime game. We go against the Eagles again. Man, I remember the last time the Eagles went against us, man, we lost that game. I remember I made a video about that shit when we played them fuckers in the snow. Remember that shit? My video like a year or two ago? I was talking so much shit. Go back to that video when I was talking about the Eagles. I was livid. I was mad as fuck in that game because we lost. Go back and watch that video and see what I'm talking about. But I remember that game. We lost in the snow. I was so fucking angry. It was not even funny. I thought the Lions had their ass in the bag. But somehow, magically, out of nowhere, LaShawn McCoy just started running like a motherfucker on our ass. But I don't think that shit gonna happen. I think the Lions will win on Thanksgiving though. I think the Eagles not gonna be good this year, man. They gonna suck fucking cock, in my opinion, because they traded away so many players, and released so many guys. It fucks up the team chemistry, in my opinion. And you got so many injury-prone motherfuckers on your team, like Sam Bradford and DeMarco Murray and who else? Ryan Matthews and. You signed Tim fucking Tebow. That's enough right there. That's all in a nutshell how stupid Kelly is. How fucking dumb he is. All in a nutshell. Tim fucking Tebow. Are you kidding me? Tim Tebow. I'm gonna make a video about that. I'm gonna make a video about that and somebody else. But yeah, I think this is week 9, week 10, week 11, week 12. Week 12. Somebody calling me. Somebody calling me. Week 12. Yeah, that's week 12. Week 13, we go against the Packers at home. We at the Packers and shit. I think the Lions will win this game though. I think they're gonna split one with the Packers. It's gonna be tough as fuck though, even though this is also Thursday night football, motherfucker. Oh my god, I'm so tired of that shit, man. Another prime time game. Prime time again. How many prime times I just mentioned already? Prime time also. Oh boy. I think the Lions will win this game though, but it's gonna be close. I can't say the score, but I think the Lions will win this game against the Green Bay Packers. I think they're gonna get Aaron Rodgers' ass, but they're gonna chew his ass up. But that's all I gotta say on that one. Week 14 against the St. Louis Rams. At St. Louis Rams. Well, we at St. Louis. I think the Lions will win this game. It's not gonna be easy though, but I think the Lions can pull this off. At St. Louis, I think they could beat the Rams. I don't think the Rams gonna improve that much this season. Defensively, they still might be decent, but offensively, they still not there offensively. You know what I'm saying? Even though they got Trey Mason, he pretty good, but as a running back, he's decent, but they need more than just Trey Mason to beat the run on his damn defense. Actually, I don't think they'll be able to run on this damn defense. I don't think a lot of teams ain't gonna be able to run. A lot of teams on the schedule ain't gonna be able to run on the Lions defense, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The Lions gonna be better than people think they're gonna be. But I think the Lions pull this off. Week 15, another prime time game again, again, prime time again. We go against the New Orleans Saints. We on the road against the Saints. Tough. I think the Saints are going to be better. They're going to be better this year. How much better? I don't know. Then again, I might be wrong. They might be worse actually. So I don't know. They might be better. They might be worse. It's hard to tell with the Saints right now. I can't tell if they're going to be better or worse. I can't tell. I think defensively they might be better, but offensively, I don't know. But no, the Saints was horrible last year on defense. Now, don't get me wrong, that was one of the worst defensive teams I ever seen in my fucking life. But still, I think the Lions will lose this game because yes, the Saints at home and shit. No, the Lions will win this game. What the fuck I'm talking about? The Lions beat the Saints, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I think they're going to beat them again. The Lions going to beat them again. It's prime time like a motherfucker, dog. God damn, all these prime time games I'm talking about. It's going to be a tough game, though, against the Saints, though. I'm just to let you know right there. Week 16, we go against the San Francisco 49ers and the Lions at home for this game. This is their last home game of the season. We go against the San Francisco 49ers December 27th at 1 o'clock, though. Oh, yeah, the Saints game is a Monday Night Football game as well. The Saints game is a Monday Night Football game. We have 2 Monday Night Football games, 1 Thursday Night Football game, a London game, and 2 Sunday Night Football games, I think. Oh, we got... No, I fucked up. Whatever. But yeah, we go against the 49ers. I don't think the 49ers are going to be good this year. They lost their head coach. Their key pieces on their defense retired. Only thing they might have going for themselves right now is Carlos Hyde. the running back from Ohio State from last year when he got drafted. I remember when he used to murder the fucking Wolverines and shit. I used to get so fucking mad. He used to run like 200. Used to be murdering our asses, dog. I hate that motherfucker. I hated his ass when he was at Ohio State. Carlos Hyde, I hated his ass. But yeah, though, that's all. That's all they got going for them right now. Ain't they ain't got too much going for them, but I think the Lions will beat the 49ers and the Lions at home too. I think the Lions will probably give them a run for their money and probably beat the 49ers. Now the Lions at the Chicago Bears. I think the Lions will win this game as well. I think they're going to beat the Chicago Bears. I don't think the Bears are going to improve that much just because they signed John Fox. Even though he's a proven coach somewhat, you know, he brought shitty team. He brought from teams from being a dead and graveyard team to being a decent team. But that don't mean shit. I think the Lions are going to sweep the Bears again and sweep the Vikings again. They're going to sweep both of them again. But still, like, it's not going to be an easy game. Last game of the season, never easy. Never. I think the Lions will pull this off. So, how many games I have them winning? I have them winning. I have them beating the Chargers. I have them beating the Vikings. I have them beating the Broncos. I have them losing to the Seahawks. I have them beating the Cardinals. I have them beating the Bears. I have them beating the Vikings. I have them beating the Chiefs. I had them losing to the Packers on the road. I had them beating the Raiders. I had them beating the Eagles. I had them beating the Packers at home. I had them beating the Rams. I had them beating the Saints. But really, I don't think these predictions is right, man. I think the Lions gonna lose more games than what I predicted. I think they're gonna lose. The potential games they could lose though. They probably could lose like a game that can creep up on them is like the Rams or the Saints or like even the Vikings for that matter. Somebody in our division that can creep up and beat the Lions. I think the Lions real shit. I think we're gonna be like the Lions might end up like 10-6 maybe, 11-5, something like that. Somewhere around between 9-7 and 12-4. Somewhere around that area. I think the Lions going to be. I think the Lions going to be better record-wise next season, this coming season, than last year. That sounds kind of funny, right? But I think they are. I think they're going to have a one-game improvement. They might be like 12-4 or some shit. That is in my opinion. I think we're better than some of these teams that was good last year. That's not good this year. You know what I'm saying? So the schedule is not as hard as people think it is, but it is tough. But we could end up like 10-6, 11-5, 12-4ish, something like that. I don't see them losing. I don't see them going 9-7 at the worst. 9-7. We ain't going no lower than 9-7. I think we're gonna be like somewhere between 9-7 and 12-4. I think we're gonna be like 12-4 or 11-5, something like that. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below about this though. This is in my opinion about the schedule. Do you think this schedule tough as fuck? Do you think we can win more games than what I said we are, or lose more games? What do you think our record going to be? Like, what do you think the Lions' record going to be towards that season? Just let me know your opinion. I think the Lions going to be better. I know people going to say we're going to be worse because we ain't got Sue. Fuck that. We got Holoi Nada. We might get Malcolm Brown if he's there. And we still might have a decent defense to beat half of these teams that I talked about. The Lions going to beat some of these teams that you think we can't beat. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't got too much to say about this shit. Just let me know in the comment section below about this. I'm going to be up out of here, though. Peace out, though.